Hey guys, welcome to this episode of War of the Dork number 48. We are going up against Mobile Gamers Alliance. I was really excited for this war. I'm in an alliance that could definitely hang with Mobile Gamers Alliance. And the moment got away from me and I played so bad and it snowballed and I tilt played and then it just went worse. And now I actually have to record over the original audio because I cursed way too much and you can't put that on YouTube like this. So I gotta redo it. So you're gonna see me in the background. You see me get super depressed. Maybe I'll point it out a couple of times, but we'll get into that. Without further ado, let's start this episode. Alright, attack number 1. And this is Xfactor with Yo-Yo. Well, that doesn't work. Yo-Yo and Mum on the same team. So we take Yo-Yo off and we throw in Minerva. So we go ahead and throw in Minerva, and what we're going for here is a race to kill the enemy Minerva and my Minerva. So there's going to be summons on both sides. A lot more dupes than there will be Ultron bots and harder to get to. But the Xfactor team is very safe in this. They're super tanky, so we're not too worried about dying. We are, however, worried about pushing Phoenix too early, losing all our buffs. Timing out is actually a concern in a fight like this where, you know, we're feeding the Minerva a bunch of speed meter and trying to get through it. But you'll see. So obviously, we have Disrupt. We're not opening up with Shatterstar's ultimate because that defense up wouldn't stick anyway. So instead, we just go for the enemy Minerva. We just start beating her up, summon some dupes. Let's try and get immunity on a bunch of people before Phoenix uses her special. It does land on Minerva and an Ultron, so that's good. We're going to be able to keep beating them up. We're not going to use that ult because we don't want to kill Phoenix. So a big heal from the enemy Minerva. And a bunch of buffs on that Colossus. And that's going to be a problem because we didn't get through Minerva as quickly as I wanted. Now, lucky Shatterstar does not die there. He's going to ult, do a bunch of damage to a bunch of people, kill a bunch of bots. Gives my Minerva a bunch of speed, which is nice. But now we're stuck behind Colossus. So let's just basic him. We want to make sure we're getting crits, make sure we're getting our speed meter still. Just keep beating him up. Obviously, he's going to resist everything, guys. When he has defense up, Colossus gets 1,000% extra resist. So let's get some buffs out, and let's go ahead and chew through this metal boy. We don't want to ult. That'll kill the Phoenix. Go ahead and basic again. That was a big Cyclops ultimate, but it did get a bunch of counters on him, and so he dies. Minerva's going to bring him back, but that's actually good news because now when we kill Colossus, he's not going to come back. We got the offense up, go for this hit. We obliterate that Colossus, pull the death proof off, and there he goes. Now, Minerva is going to bring Cyclops back, but that's not really a concern of ours anymore. We still want to kill Minerva first because we don't want her to keep getting speed from these dupes. So there goes Cyclops is back, and there goes Minerva. So next, let's take out Ultron. There goes one death proof. There goes his first life. Just keep beating him up. And there goes Ultron's second life. So now, guys, all we really have to do is kill Cyclops because once Cyclops is dead, we've won this fight because Phoenix is going to go dark and then she counts as a summon. So even if for some reason Dark Phoenix solos our entire team, it's neither here nor there and we get the W. But I'm not too worried about that. Look at all the healing we get from killing all these bots repeatedly with Minerva. And then Phoenix drops down, and that's a win. So we started this war off pretty good. That is a comfortable, good punch-up, good attack, good use of a team. Now it gets yucky. I don't even want to watch this again. This is so yucky. So we're going Secret Avengers on a 200k punch-up into Astonishing Xmen with Doom instead of Kitty Pryde. Now, there is a way this is winnable. It's not in Reactor, and it's not summoning bots. You do not summon bots against Astonishing Xmen. I know better than that. And yet, let's see how I play this. So that's actually a good target for, we go ahead and we do speed here. Probably should have just did the special. Now we go ahead, we summon. Why would you summon? Iceman's about to lay down an AoE. Beast is about to lay down an AoE. No, Beast is about to use his ultimate here. Anyway, he gets stunned, but here comes ult from Iceman. AoE, took out some death proofs. Now guess who goes next? Jubilee goes next. There goes some more minions. We're just feeding speed meter. Also, Sharon Carter gets stunned. Fury gets dead. We did not take this match in intelligent room. We did not perform it intelligently. And as such, we get obliterated. Now look at me back here. Oh my god. Dude, what are you doing? Why would you do this? You've been waiting for this match for so long. You're the worst. You're the worst. You rep Canada terrible. Here's attack number 3. Guess what, guys? We take the same matchup again. And we know it's in Reactor. Don't use Fury Special. We're going to save that for turn 2. Good. That's a good start. We know not to summon, because we were talking about, like, why on earth did we summon? That's terrible. Right, let's just see. Well, that's not a good start. We land the defense down. That's great. Let's watch what my reaction is going to be like here. Hey, Bishop's dead. That's good. One less person to worry about. Stun the beast. Yeah, that was a waste. He was about to ultimate, so probably should have not done that. And you shouldn't have summoned. And look, oh, look at that forehead action. Oh, why did I do that? I was supposed to, I was supposed to stun Jubilee because Beast was gonna ultimate. Oh, I'm so stupid. Ugh. Guys, if you can't laugh, make fun of yourself. What's the point? Anyway, this is obviously going to go downhill. We gave them a bunch of speed meter. Our 2 most invaluable people are now stunned. We do not have an ability block available for this Doom because Sharon Carter is stunned. And so even if we somehow killed these 3 Astonishing X-Men, we weren't about to see this fight through. We could do a big heal here. Okay, so we did a big heal. Cool. Now here's the thing. If he attacks the same person twice, 1, no. Okay, we got some deflect still. We're still alive. We're still in this. Except, you know, Doom gives a bunch of speed. And Sharon Carter died, so Astonishing X-Men have more speed. Yeah. We didn't get enough attacks thrown at our Kestrel. And, you know, we didn't deserve to win this fight because of the way we played it. This is a very winnable matchup and just horrendously played. And that's tilt play, guys. It happens. When you feel tilted in a war, if you can afford it, walk away. Go sleep. Come back. Do all your attacks in a row. Here's attack number 4. We're going to use Secret Avengers again, and we're doing it against good old trusty Uncanny Doom instead. Now, after this war, guys, I have decided to only use Secret Avengers against Inhuman Coulson teams. Or sorry, Inhuman Silver Surfer teams. I didn't get to do it this war because they didn't have any of them on defense. But we see a lot of those teams, and Secret Avengers is best equipped to deal with them. So going forward, when given the choice, I will only be using Secret Avengers against Inhuman Silver Surfer teams. This is a very easy win. And even this, guys, I'm tilted. I play this wrong because I'm tilted. Drax is a super old character with not a lot of life in him. Should have summoned there to have extra procs on the Kestrel. I didn't do it. I should be using this on Colossus. I don't. I use it on Drax. Why? I would peel through Drax like butter. Should have used the ult there to at least try and peel that taunt off so that I could get to the Doom with Sharon Carter. If you've seen this videos, guys, you've seen me do this properly, and it's a travesty I don't do it right. So you see, he's still alive. Had I summoned like I should have, I guess I was like, why didn't I summon? Why did I summon against Astonishing? I'll never summon them again. Well, because I didn't, Colossus is alive. And now Doom is going to get his ult off because Sharon Carter didn't get to ability block him. So as a stopgap measure, we go ahead and we do summon some troopers here. And the reason we summon the troopers now is because we want to have extra targets on the field for Doom. So when Doom does his ultimate, there's going to be more targets for him to hit with his first 2 basic attacks. And the idea with that is he's going to not flip some, deflex or defense ups if we had it, or just in general do damage against people before he does his ult. So here it goes. Big ult, Sharon Carter's down, Nick Fury's down, and we are in a very bad spot. We go ahead and we special just for energy. We get to Maria Hill ultimate, heal ourselves back up, and now we're going to be okay. We almost did not deserve to win this fight, guys. I played it horrendously. Which is a lot of this war. I'm not crying. I just have itchy nose. It's just allergies. It's just allergies. So there you go. We get through that fight at least. Now let's let the losing continue. Attack number 5. This is Heroes for Hire fight. Yeah, so we're doing, what is this, 35k punch up? 35k punch up, very possible with this new strategy, but what I want you to look at is that Colleen had Skirmisher. What? Why does that Colleen have Skirmisher? I'll tell you why. Because this dude watched my video and he's like, I know how to get around this guy. Colleen hits again. Now we have Skirmisher. Or not yet. So I guess she's not doing it on her her passive. But there you go. Extra hit. We now have vulnerables on our Nebula. And they get peeled off. I guess Colleen had targeted her on top of that. So we lose the death proof and we lose Nebula's first life. And that's a death blow. Now, furthermore, Phyla-Vell besides Nebula pointed out to me that is a bad idea. So what you want to do is you want to switch the positioning of Adam Warlock and Phyla-Vell. I also, okay, spoiler alert, I lose this fight and I have to back out because I don't kill anybody. I don't kill Shang-Chi. I don't kill Luke Cage. I'm going to make another mistake further on here. Like, I'm going to rewind Luke Cage here, which I guess is fine, but he wasn't about to taunt anyway with that disrupt. I could have rewinded somebody who's actually going to hurt me and kill my characters, maybe. But anyway, there goes the last charge on Shang-Chi. I forget what I was saying. This is hard to watch, guys. It's hard to watch. Yeah. I was really looking forward to this war. I mean, we'll get to run it back. And when we run it back, we're going to, I don't know. We're going to take a bunch of uppers. Make sure we do this right. Stun Shang-Chi, bro. Stun Shang-Chi. You got to pull those. You got to pull those positive effects off him. We don't do it, and so that happens. There we go. We finally get to get back on Shang-Chi. We do hit him with a bunch of damage, but here's the thing. Iron Fist is going to go, and we're locked behind this Luke Cage. So we're not going to get to kill that Shang-Chi the way we wanted to. Let's see if we can pull off that taunt. This will be the attempt right here. 2 Skirmishers attacking into the vulnerable. We do pull it off. Now we try and get on this Shang-Chi as fast as possible, but Phyla-Vell is gone, guys. And because Phyla-Vell is gone, our chances of winning this match drastically decrease. And because Nebula already lost her first life, she starts dropping precipitously. We did not get her higher life than any of the remaining 3, which is a problem. Nebula doesn't drop lower, or sorry, Moondragon does not drop lower than Nebula, and we're still locked behind this Luke Cage. At this point, had we not been locked behind and killed Shang-Chi, nah, even then, we still would have lost. See, if you read lips, you can see that boy in back there cursing. He's cursing. He's saying, don't put me on YouTube, I'm cursing. So much wrong there, guys. The video I put out showing how to do that is correct. What I just did was horrible. And to make up for that, we decide nothing but safe matches from here on out. And we'll see how that turns out. 100k punch down, Black Order into Mercenaries with Ultimus. So right away, I want to take out Merc Lieutenant. We got blinds on blinds, so we don't get to get a vulnerable up, which is unfortunate. But Bullseye does kill himself, so that helps. Now Thanos has Taunt, and he has a lot of buffs up. Luckily, Taskmaster with this full Mercenaries team is going to pull everything off before Ultimus goes, and so Ultimus doesn't hit him a couple extra times and kill him. And then Thanos gets to flip, and now we're in control of this match, and then we will win this punch down. We just go for the damage there. Lieutenant and Ryguard are gone. Taskmaster will bleed out there. We'll rewind the Ultimus and stun. We don't give Taskmaster a chance to bleed out, and Corvus buries the dagger in the Ultimus back, and we got one win under our belt, which is pretty good. Yeah, this is the worst war I've ever had, guys. I've had to watch this back twice now, because the first time I recorded it, I sounded like a robot. Ugh. Here's attack number 7. Now, we're doing a 100k punch down. You see Sinister in offense. 2021 is a fantastic, amazing year. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. The reason we took Red Guardian is because we wanted to make sure that no one important got ability block from Silver Surfer. So we go ahead and we go for the cloak ability block, which is good. We want to stop that all. Okay, we did a bunch of damage to the baby dagger. Again, that's good. We're going to try and land a slow on her. Gets blocked. That happens. So here comes the ability block, and we're in security, so let's see how much damage we take. Oh my god. Deathpool's going to go. And there goes my chances of winning. Emma's dead. And so we don't get to take the extra stuff off us and put slow on them. And we just start eating all the damage. Now the reason I wanted Sinister with this is because I wanted to take another Silver Surfer. And I do, and that's great. Let's go ahead and try an ability block. Deathpool. And the reason we do that is so that she can't use her special and spread stuff on people. Probably should have done it to enemy Silver Surfer though, because he's got this crazy offense up thing that I'm not really digging. Go ahead and we do some damage there. That's good. Now Doc Ock can flip stuff, but resisted. So Silver Surfer comes in, obliterates 2 people, putting defense down on Silver Surfer, which procs Deathpool to go, hits Silver Surfer 2 more times, then she attacks Silver Surfer directly, and he's dead. So this was a lot of misplays, and it was a stupid choice of a team. Yeah. So, a little backstory why I have these characters out is because we were expecting Legion, so we were expecting like a sandbox fun war. I mean, we're going to lose, but we were going to have fun and try a couple of different off-the-beat offensive choices. Instead, we got this war, which should have been super competitive, and it kind of was. My alliance did really well, a bunch of them. I had the worst war of my life. I wasn't the only one either. There was another friend of mine. He had a bad war too, so we are both very amped to get to run this back because we did not get to showcase, you know, what we're actually like. And there goes Doc Ock. Ulted into oblivion. No more backing out though. We also backed out too many times. We end up having so much left of our roster. Look, my alliance got it back to a single-digit lead. But I'm at, what, 4 losses already? This is a new team I'm trying out because I didn't have Dagger built yet. I do have her built now. I did use her in war. I took a pretty ballsy matchup and it didn't go well for me. You can see that in the next episode. The next episode, I'm not going to lose as much. I tell you that. I haven't lost yet as of speaking, but now I just jinxed myself, so I definitely will. But let's talk about this match. This match is pretty interesting. We go ahead and we do not cloak ult off the bat because we knew Phoenix was going to do that. Now I need to peel some people out of stealth. We start with Namor, and he actually peels 3 people out of stealth, which is fantastic. And Colossus peels himself out of stealth because Cyclops dropped into yellow. So now what do I need to do? I need to get my Doom to ult before their Tomb, and that shouldn't be that hard to do since we did just get a bunch of speed with Falcon, and we also rewinded them with Namor. Furthermore, assuming Cloak survives this defense down, his ult has the potential to put slows out there, which will be super, super helpful. We're going to special this. We're going to spread defense down and disrupt on our enemies. And now Cloak gets to ult. Let's see how many debuffs we land. Nothing. We need to get Dagger with him ASAP. And Cloak just eats a bunch of damage. But here comes my G15 Falcon. And that's why you level up Falcon, guys. His ult is amazing in war. His special is amazing in war. And it just does work. Now, if I'm smart here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this special on the Phoenix and take her out. But I'm not that smart, so I use it on Psylocke instead. Neither here nor there. My Doom goes first, as planned. We flip the defense up to the defense down. We do some more damage, and we don't even get to use the Doom Boom, which is fine. So we kill the enemy Doom with basic attacks, and Deathpool goes in and delivers the final blow. So here's attack number 9. We're doing a 140k punch down, Astonishing Xmen into a new warrior team. Now we also have Phoenix on our team here. Because Bishop starts with Taunt, Phoenix also starts with Taunt. Now everything could have went to Bishop instead of Phoenix. It didn't. If it did, Phoenix would have specialed and taken all of the Cloak ultimate away. So that's like a 50-50, I guess. But nonetheless, Beast is going to use his special and clear a bunch, which is super helpful. He also gets dropped into yellow immediately from counters, so he gets a bunch of speed from that as well. We do a bunch of damage, and now we're going to attack Dagger with this ability just for safety, make sure she goes down. But we could attack anybody to get an extra hit from our Beast to flip some of these regens. But there you go. So 2 of them die. We get a bunch of speed. We try to ultimate the Cloak there, but he dodges. Should always... There are priority targets, and you want to take them out. High controller targets like Cloak, you want to take them out. But if he can dodge, you're almost better just to take the sure hit and take out the death pool that I had the option to there, because she's not going to dodge. But we get the win. Anyway, keep that in mind, guys. Safety over flexing in war always. Here's attack number 10, and this is the last attack. That was 737. I believe my team's around 800 now, so this is like a 70k punch down. 70 or 80k. It'll be in the description. And we're going to do the same strat as before, but with less deviation from what you're supposed to do. So we open up with Nebula Basic. Less debuffs, less damage from Shang-Chi. And you see this Colleen was not Skirmisher, so we keep the death proofs on our Nebula. We at least keep one of them, which means we get to steal more with Gamora. You see my position is still wrong. You still want to flip Adam Warlock and Phyla spots here. But anyway, we do get extra death proofs. We clear off the deflex from Luke Cage by targeting him with Gamora special. Then we target Shang-Chi with Adam Warlock special. And we just start beating the ever-living heck out of Shang-Chi. We really want to get those charges off him. Once we get through him, we'll switch to Luke Cage. And then once we get through Luke Cage, we throw it on auto and we go Iron Fist, Colleen, then Misty. So Shang-Chi's lost all of his charges and he's pretty low. My Gamora does get stunned, so I'm pretty sure Shang-Chi's actually going to get to rebalance here before falling down. We did not peel the taunt off with that Nebula hit, unfortunately. Yeah, so Shang-Chi did get to heal up. But with Adam Warlock attacking Luke Cage here, we're going to put him in stun. And also because we're skirmishers, we're definitely going to pull that taunt off Luke Cage. And then we're back full force on Shang-Chi. And we're just kicking that butt now. He did get taunts back up again on Luke Cage, but more skirmishers, more reason to pull that taunt off. Don't get it there, unfortunately. Let's see if Nebula can peel it off here. she can, and we also pull off that charge from Luke Cage. That'll help us speed up the finish of this fight. Gamora's getting real low. Here we go. We got the defense down on Shang-Chi. We finish him up. We target Luke Cage. With 3 minutes left, we're going to hit auto, and we're going to let the computer do its thing. Even with all these counters up, we're still going to let Moondragon use her ult. If Moondragon dies from using her ult, that's okay. Alright, so Moondragon will probably die because she used her ult there. With Colleen's just going to start beating up Moondragon and chew through those death proofs very quickly. There goes a charge from Colleen because we put the counter up on Nebula. So that I've seen some people doing that too, and I guess that's okay. If your team is big enough to survive Shang-Chi's opener with the extra damage, open up with counter, and Colleen is going to peel off one of her own charges, assuming your Infinity Watch is strong enough to get through 50% of her life. Now mine isn't, so I prefer to open with basic and mitigate the damage and make it safer rather than ballsier. But if you can get that one charge off Colleen, I can definitely see how that can be helpful. So Colleen's down to her last charge. Now Misty's down to her last charge too. Colleen is dead. Okay, so we are going to finish this match with about a minute left, which is good. It is a 70k punch down. It's unfortunate we failed the 35k up. I think this last war I just did another 10k up. So maybe we'll keep it to punch acrosses just for safety. Anyway, guys, check out this stat line. Oh my god. This is so bad. 14 million. Not even 40 points. Worst war I've ever had. And I only got one thing to say. Boomer. I'm coming for revenge next time, baby. We're going to run this back, and I'm going to get the W. Until then, take care, have fun, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.